All right, back with a second update regarding our plans to gather and worship. Our first was yesterday afternoon, and since then, things have changed dramatically. The Wisconsin Supreme Court handed down a 4-3 decision stating that the health secretary's order on Governor Evers' order for safer at home was unconstitutional. It ended immediately. There was no 6-day stay granted, as some had asked for. And so all restrictions, in our case, regarding gathering of church are over. So what does that mean for us? Our greatest concern has always been the well-being of our church. And we have always maintained that this responsibility, this care is ours. We know you, we know our area, and so we want to do what is best for the majority of the people at our church in the area we live. We live in a very low risk area. There's basically been no new cases here in 6+ weeks. And so we believe the best decision for our church is to gather this Sunday at 9 a.m. in one service. All right, so that's where we're going. This Sunday, 9 a.m. in one service. We still are going to keep in place many of our previous protocols. We're going to ask if you're not feeling well or have any kind of a fever to remain at home. We're asking you check your temperature um, and those that you're coming with before you come. We will have available gloves and so on when you come. We are finding it difficult to obtain masks. And so if you feel more comfortable wearing a mask, please bring your own. And if you have any way to source for us some masks, please let Terry in the office know. We're going to ask that you wash or sanitize your hands when you come in, that you maintain physical distance, and that you refrain from physical touch like handshaking and hugging and so forth. We are also going to continue to encourage those of you who are at a higher risk to this disease that you consider remaining at home. And our probably the biggest reluctance in deciding to go to one service are those of you who just don't think it's wise yet, who think maybe we are taking an unnecessary risk and potentially putting people in harm's way. Of course, our intent in this decision is not to alienate anybody. We are one church. We all have faith in one crucified and risen Lord. And so our unity is built around him. It is not in our intent to take any unnecessary risks. It really is our intent to do what we believe should have always been done, which is leave it up to the individual, to the household, to the church to make what is best decision for you. We are going to try to be very accommodating this Sunday. If you want to come and yet are concerned about being seated too close to somebody, we're going to make available alternative seating, folding chairs, and so forth that you can creatively place around the sanctuary that might allow you greater physical distancing. And we're just going to ask that everybody be very flexible and not look down or anything. There's no room for any kind of haughtiness or anything like that. I mean, it is what it is. Um, if if you have any other ideas for how we can accommodate you in this, please let a pastor or elder know. If you have any questions, please let a pastor or elder know. And again, if this is a major concern for you, really do feel free to stay home. Of course, we don't want to keep anyone away. That is the furthest thing from what we want to do. But if this really is a concern for you, we're going to continue our live stream. You shouldn't feel any compulsion, um, under any pressure to attend. We understand that it might be weeks for some of you before you feel comfortable attending. That's fine. It sincerely is fine. We just ask that during this time, the kind of brotherly affection, the kind of best thinking of each other would be what we do. This is our ability as a church to bear a good witness to others and how we think and how we speak. to and about each other. We really want to encourage great latitude among the saints at Pine Grove for how you feel it best to deal with the current situation. So that's the update. That's it. We hope to see you this Sunday, 9 a.m., one service. Of course, if there is an alarming rise in cases in our area, we'll revisit this decision. If further orders come at the county or city level, one big lesson we've learned is that it's up to us as elders and pastors to decide what's best for the gathering of our worship. So we'll take those things into consideration should they come. But for the time being, we really look forward to gathering with you this Sunday, those of you who are able and feel the freedom to make it. In Psalm 133, David is looking on the gathering of God's people, and he says, "Behold, how good and pleasant it is for brothers to dwell together in unity." And so there is this great blessing in gathering together. He says it's precious. It's like precious oil. It's like dew. And for there the Lord commanded the blessing. It's there among God's people that he commands this blessing. And again, for those of you who can't yet gather, we look forward to the time when you can. But we want to provide this freedom for you to make this choice. Again, if anybody has any questions, please feel free to contact us. We, as elders and pastors and deacons, do want to continue to communicate our care and our love for you. And so please let us know if there's any way we can serve you right now during these times. Okay, God bless. Have a good evening. Hope to see you soon. Bye.